It's Thursday morning, starting off the day with finishing up spraying. I'm going to spray some brassicas out in the patch right behind me. I'm going to spray the tomatoes inside the tunnel, and yeah, just try to keep up with the spray. Again, everything that I've been spraying with so far has been certified for organic use. On the brassica patch, I'm using a pyrethrin and BT. And then for the tomatoes, I'm going to use an insecticidal soap and some flowable copper. But yeah, just going to keep it all going. Just want to show you that the sprays are working. This is a potato plant, and this one in particular was covered in potato bugs. You can see their droppings, and you can see that they've torn apart lots of leaves. But if you're looking on here, there's no potato bugs except for this guy, and he's dying. So that's exactly what we want to see out of this. And that way the potatoes in the ground will grow nice and big and healthy. This little white moth that you see flying around is a cabbage moth, and it's actually one of the big reasons I spray. It'll lay its larvae, and out comes the caterpillar, and it'll start eating away your leaves, and before you know it, your entire crop is decimated. But I got a pretty good handle of everything right now. I don't see much damage at all to my crop. That's because I've been keeping up on spraying and making sure that these cabbage moths don't take over. I got all the spraying done. Now I'm going to work on stringing these tomatoes up. As you can see, there's lots of side branches coming out into the aisleway, and I want to get those up and off the ground. Stringing up the tomatoes isn't too hard when they're younger plants, but since these are pretty full, it's a little bit complicated doing it one person. But I have this tool here, and the spool of string is actually attached to my belt. It goes down through the bottom, and that lets me walk along without having to bend over too much, and get to the next stake, and then wrap around that and keep going. It's hard to do one-handed. I am out in our tomato field, and I'm about to put up some stakes. It's pretty hot out here. I got my nice shade coming from the hat. And yeah, so I'm about to start doing a row. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's hard, it's hot, and I'm already really sweaty. So, got all the stakes that I had loaded up in the gator put in. The first two are driven all the way down. The second two are just sledgehammered in. I need to go get a drink, take a break. Probably finish this up in the morning when it cools down a little bit. Whew, this was drenched when I came out, and now it is dry, except for around my head where I'm sweating. The sheep are hiding in the tall grass. Then they'll run as soon as I get close to them. And they're off.